I think for a long time, people thought about climate change as a problem that would manifest itself 50, 100 years down the road. And we are seeing today that the impacts of climate change are being felt in the here and now, in more frequent storms and floods and fires that have huge economic costs around the world. If you want to limit warming to the targets that the international community has agreed to, and emissions were to continue at the rate they are today, you would have about 15 to 20 years left, at which point emissions would need to go to zero in order to stabilize the climate at the carbon concentrations that would be consistent with those temperature increases. We're nowhere on track for that today. Emissions are still rising each and every year. We're still headed in the wrong direction. The Green New Deal, narrowly defined, is a resolution that's been introduced in Congress that commits us to a variety of goals related to climate and other equity, healthcare, housing issues, and commits the U.S. to achieve net zero emissions by 2050. It is not a policy framework. If the Green New Deal resolution were passed tomorrow, nothing would change. It would just mean Congress had agreed to try to achieve these goals. The scale of the global energy system is so large, and we're increasing energy use each and every year as more and more people become wealthier and we pull more and more people around the world out of poverty, which are all great things. It's important to remember that two things can both be true at the same time. We can be dramatically growing the pace of clean energy, but traditional forms of energy are still rising too. The level of urgency, in part because we've been moving in the wrong direction and emissions continue to rise, is completely different this year. In 2012 and in 2016, not a single question was asked in any U.S. presidential debate about climate change. And now we have had questions asked in every presidential debate. It's a first-tier issue. And I think the Green New Deal, whether you agree or not with all the details of it, has had a really important impact in shaping the debate and elevating the importance of climate change, which we should all celebrate.